Everyone, please rise for the bride. Everyone may now be seated. It's going to be hard to officiate without crying, so. Hello, everyone. On behalf of Sarah and Ross, I want to thank you all for being here today, as we unite them in this beautiful tradition of marriage. Each person here today holds a special place in the hearts of Sarah and Ross, and they wouldn't want to share this incredible start of their journey through life together with anybody else. As I mentioned before, I'm Sarah's first cousin, and I'm extremely honored that Sarah and Ross chose me to officiate their wedding. I can't stress enough how happy our entire family is that Sarah and Ross found each other, and how excited we are to have Ross officially be a part of our family. Sarah and I both have an Irish side of our family and an Italian side of our family. We share our food and wine loving, affectionate, chatty, slightly argumentative, louder than most New Jersey Italian side of the family. If you ever attend one of our family functions, you'll most likely get to experience all of these characteristics within 10 minutes of knowing us. Until I was 16, my brother and I were the only grandchildren on this side of the family. While we were enjoying being spoiled rotten, things were starting to get a little boring. In 1993, our cousin Gabby was born, then quickly followed Sarah, Johnny, and Julia. It felt like an infant rapid fire, but our family was ignited and boisterous again. I would describe this period of time as the good old days, with chaotic food-filled Christmas Eves, summer vacations down the Jersey Shore, long Sunday dinners at my grandparents' house. One of these Sunday dinners was not complete without hearing my Uncle Tony scream at the TV while rooting for the Jets, or his infectious laugh at the dinner table. When I referred to my family before as louder than most, I may have mostly been referring to him. And I know he's looking down on us now, rooting on Sarah and Ross, and just as excited as we are about welcoming Ross into our eccentric family. So let's get this wedding started. I've never actually done this before, so fingers crossed they are indeed officially married by the end of the ceremony. We're going to start with a reading chosen by Sarah and Ross. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. When it subsides, did I go out? And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it's inconceivable that you should ever part, because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It's not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what's left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. I'm going to take a swig of water. It's so scary.
Good cloud.
I met Ross for the first time during one of those awkward Zoom happy hours during COVID. Leading up to that, I can't remember the exact first time Sarah mentioned him, but I do remember noticing something different in her voice and demeanor when she spoke about him. She was elated, yet relaxed, and I could tell that she had that sense of contentment one gets when they meet their true partner and finally feel at home. What I have learned about relationships through my life is that the right relationship is not complicated. That's not to say that there will not be rough patches and compromises to be made, but when two people are meant to be together, they will always find their way back to a sense of ease. When you are with Sarah and Ross, not only can you see how happy and complete they are with each other, but somehow they make you feel at ease as well. When we all finally got to meet Ross in person, it didn't feel like we were meeting him for the first time. Ross's confidence and comfort in himself made us feel like he was already a member of the family. People say that the secret to a long-lasting relationship is having things in common and having a basis of friendship. Sarah and Ross met while doing something they both loved to do, being outdoors and hiking. Sarah and Ross instantly clicked, and over the next few months of running, hiking, and frequenting breweries with friends, a true friendship developed. This friendship helped set the foundation for their love to grow. Once COVID hit, these activities came to a halt, but their bond grew even stronger as they spent more concentrated time together. And as many of us know, experiencing quarantine with one person and still liking them through it all is a true test of compatibility. Now, of course, the story of how a relationship is formed is always adorable and sweet. But the true love story comes from the events and feelings a couple experience leading up to the decision they make to spend the rest of their lives together. It is in these moments when an individual realizes that they no longer feel completely whole without the other. For Ross, some of these events were the first holidays that he and Sarah spent both together and apart. They spent their first Thanksgiving quarantined together, cooking and creating new traditions. This was a little glimpse into what their future could look like as a family of their own. Then Christmas came along and they spent it apart. The feeling of her absence was strong, and Ross knew just how essential she had become in his life. In preparing for this portion of the ceremony, I had asked Sarah and Ross to share a few things that they love about one another, and I'd like to share some of their words word for word because I just found it so touching. Ross said, "Sarah's the most considerate person I have ever met. I have never known anyone as empathetic as she is. She truly understands other people's feelings, and she wants to help those close to her in any way that she can. Sarah always wants to be the best version of herself, for herself, and for our relationship. I admire her self-awareness. She has done so much to make both of us happier." Here are some of Sarah's words about falling in love with Ross. She fell in love with his kindness, his humor, and his love for his family. He really cares about other people, and he really cares about those in my life that I love. He has always made a strong effort to get to know my family. He is a very good listener to me and to everyone in his life. People will call him when they have a dilemma, and he's so good about letting the person talk or cry, and also good at giving advice in a kind way. He stands strong for what he believes in, He has a strong moral compass and will do the right thing even when it's hard or uncomfortable. I realized as I was reading this, the words they use to describe one another could also be used to describe themselves as well. They are both loyal, generous, empathetic people who their family and friends can always rely on. I truly do not think that there's anything more one can ask for in a partnership than to be with somebody that will care for you as much as you care for them. Sarah and Ross, there is no doubt in any of our minds that you will do just that for each other. I think I speak for everyone here when I say we are so happy that you found each other and so excited to see what the future holds for you and your family. I know you'll have a lifetime of love, laughter, and adventure, and may your good old days last forever. Okay, so now we will make sure that both Sarah and Ross are ready to wed today. We are going to start with you, Ross. Ross, will you take Sarah to be your lawfully wedded wife, for better or worse, to stand by her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, and to love and cherish her forever?
Do.
Sarah, will you take Ross to be your lawfully wedded husband, for better or worse, to stand by him in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, and to love and cherish him forever?
I do.
Okay, well, now that Sarah and Ross are ready to wed, we will now hear them proclaim their love for each other as they exchange the rings. Thank you. Okay. So Ross, you're starting to be correct. Sarah's ring. Hold on, cheers.
On now?
Okay, hold on. Was I? Okay. So, if you want to put it on her finger part way, you can do that or whatever you're comfortable with. So you're going to repeat after me. I, Ross, take you, Sarah, to be my wife.
I, Ross, take you, Sarah, to be my wife.
I promise to love you for who you are and for who you are yet to become.
I promise to love you for who you are and who you are to become.
I promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love.
I promise to be patient and to remember that all things are rooted in love.
I promise to nurture your dreams and to help you reach them.
I promise to nurture your dreams and help you reach them.
This is a longer one. I promise to share my whole heart with you and to remember to show you how deeply I care for you.
I promise to share my whole heart with you and to remember to show you how deeply I care for you.
No matter the challenges that may come our way.
No matter the challenges that may come our way.
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely as long as I shall live.
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely as long as I shall live.
Okay, that's right. If I can remember.
Okay, Sarah, please repeat after me.
All right.
I, Sarah, take you, Ross, to be my husband.
I, Sarah, take you, Ross, to be my husband.
I promise to love you for who you are and for who you are yet to become.
I promise to love you for who you are and who you are yet to become.
I promise to be patient and to remember all things between us are rooted in love.
I promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love.
I promise to nurture your dreams and to help you reach them.
I promise to nurture your dreams and help you reach them.
I promise to share my whole heart with you and to remember to show you how deeply I care for you, no matter the challenges that may come our way.
I promise to...
I'll say it again.
Okay.
I promise to share my whole heart with you and to remember to show you how deeply I care for you.
I promise to share my whole heart with you and remember how deeply I care for you.
No matter the challenges that may come our way.
No matter the challenges that may come our way.
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely as long as I shall live.
I promise to love you loyally and fiercely as long as I shall live.
Great. So with their vows read and the rings exchanged, it is my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Ross, you may now kiss the bride.
You ready? All right.
Fix that.